All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another day of the OI League. This time featuring two sets. First off, with Riona versus Rick and Hiku versus Riona. A double dip today for Riona.
Might as well get them all out of the way first.
Absolutely. Joining me today is my lovely co-caster, Phenotype C.
Hello, I'm actually awake this time.
Hell yeah. And what more could we ask for from the Pheno to grace us with his presence?
Thank you, thank you. It's so nice to be able to watch these matches and not be tired.
You don't want to play at 2 a.m.?
Oh, I would love to do that actually. Why not schedule all the tournaments at that time from now on? That
So
would be
true.
perfect for me, in fact.
That's so true. I forget what time the Oil League matches happen. I think they were earlier in the day, or probably around 11 a.m., I think, for the
Yeah,
West Coast.
sounds about right.
Yeah,
Because these are all just like scheduled ad hoc, so they're kind of whenever, but they're generally JP favored.
that's so true. And that can be a little rough, but what can you do? But there is no JP players in this tournament as we go into a very important set of sets for Riona, because Rick one of the favorites to get out. So getting as many points as possible, or even beating Rick, would be super important. It is possible. Riona has done it. So I think
Yep.
Rick leads the head-to-head 1-3.
Yeah, in terms of Ascension rank sets. But that being said, Rick does have some level of variability to his performance. Some days he just gets his ass beat a little bit, and maybe today's a day.
Maybe. I mean, we saw Rick drown top 16 in the first PGRS tournament.
Yeah.
I forgot. I think it was out round one to Villain. So I mean, still a very tough matchup, but I think very surprising for a lot of people.
First to 5, first to 30.
It's basically the same thing,
Yeah,
honestly.
so pretty
That's why
much the
he.
same thing.
That's why Hiku likes both of them. He's very excited when tournaments are first to 5.
Yeah, we should make OU League first to 5, in fact.
Oh my god! Only the fairest of rule sets in this community.
Yeah, it's a round robin, so it'll definitely work out fine.
I agree, and I think with that, there's nothing left to say than put Riona up on the spotlight with Rick and see if Riona can carry NA to championship.
Let's do it.
Yeah. It's funny. You see, Hiku jokes about Rick lost to Villain, but that's kind of just speaking to his play level, right? That we're like, losing to Villain is not always expected.
Yeah, I was just watching earlier, late last night actually. Villain hopped on a free play with Momoken, and it was compared to like the other Japanese players though. It's just like such a surprising difference how much better the Japanese players do. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be very good practice. If whether Rick gets second or first, you'll get a lot of valuable experience against a very high level Japanese players.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
let's roll the match. So, Riona, player 1 on the left, TBP Rick, Tau Beta Pi. There's a professional fraternity at my university, so every time I see TBP, I think Rick is a frat boy.
Which is hilarious because he's like 13. The young Sheldon in the house.
Yeah. Early aggression from Riona. Rick kind of had his blues locked up in column 1, so this is going to be an even exchange, but Riona has the initiative for this next move.
Yeah. It's still really good 3-chain response from Rick. The fact that it actually took away from the Thorn Hellfire, almost all of it, just shows good damage awareness.
Oh, but here comes main though. I kind of like how Riona was able to take the initiative in both exchanges. Rick had a really bad column 1 situation that kind of forced him basically to pray for Riona to send an attack so he wouldn't be locked into main. And so Riona not really needing to take any risks in going big chain when Rick's board was a little bit bungled.
So true, and I mean, it paid off. Rick immediately just topped himself out. He was like, "Yeah, this round's lost. We gotta go next."
And he's back at okay. He plugs up column 1 again this time, linking up main just in case. Rion though still keeping a pretty nice flat board though. 3-chain, 4-chain into main now.
Oh,
Here comes main.
This might be a little rough because there's a lot of time for Rick to extend. Because Rick didn't commit that much resource to this.
Yep. Probably not gonna go for. Okay, yeah, it doesn't go for the red extend there. That was a little bit too much. The tail is actually surprisingly not that great for Rick here. It does power a little bit, so if Rihanna wants a secondary, he's gonna have to pull it out quick.
Yeah, oh, and it gets to 10 link, which matters.
Oh my god.
Yeah, talk bad about Rick again. His parents will eliminate you.
Yeah, he's gonna send your ass to Kumon.
It can make you fight Kuma-chan, and you're gonna realize how bad it can get.
Get some extra tutoring. Yeah. So Rick's looking for a green attack, maybe covers that up. But initiative here for Riona. Oh, this is a big 4.
Yeah, but Rick can just decide to opt for full main chain instead, and just so much time lost for Riona now. He's
not
purple.
The slowest extension position.
So many splits though, and the clear. Oh, it's really rough. Riona was cooking so hard, but the split players were constantly just slowing him down just a little bit each time.
Yeah. So, in terms of main chain so far, doesn't feel like both players are like super confident / warmed up on it. So. We'll see maybe in a few rounds how it goes.
Yeah. Also wonder how much of that is a little bit just player knowledge, given that Rick has played Riona before, and Riona has some very wonky like main chains.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was a nice clear from Rick there. Gonna force.
Oh no!
Oh, a little bit of a prayer. And Rick going for the finish. Unfortunately, column 1 still blocked off by that garbage.
Yeah, I think the best Riona could have hoped for was to clear down to the yellows on his tail and hope that's just enough to stabilize.
Yeah, because that was a pretty big main chain commitment from. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Never miss those. And Rick again, the column 1 splits, beating his ass again. Oh man.
I think this is why you never trust any queue. Always build safe on the opening, because I think Riona will always take the all clear if he sees it, especially if you commit to a solution that's only like a 4-chain, because then you just don't have the damage output.
Yeah, I kind of realized this last night when I was trying to play Dan's 5,000 point 3 times challenge, and I was just like, damn, these build orders are kind of messed up. Because to do it in 20 seconds, you gotta have really high piece acceptance, and ooh.
I think those yellows cut though, because they're just a Hellfire attack.
Oh, they do cut? That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I think it's Jover on this round.
Yeah.
I think Rick saw Riona, like, Hellfire was pretty telegraphed, and just Riona never committed to it, and so Rick was like, okay, sure, and then I went for the larger attack / his full chain.
Yeah, 65k though, nothing to sneeze at, but also I know Rick is capable of much more than that. So we'll see if Rick decides that he needs to pull that out later on in this set.
Yeah.
Multiple stack looking pretty clean though for Rick though now.
Riona is like...
Oh, main?
I mean, really risky. I feel like that was supposed to be an attack, and it actually went into it.
Oh,
because this is like nothing.
That's rough. And Rick's just got so much on the tail here. Yellow to purple to green to blue. Oh boy.
It feels like Riona is At least from my early impression right now, is he's committing too much to like making sure his main chain is always available, but he's not leaving himself in a position where he can clear out his Kipoyo so he can do an attack. Right.
Yeah.
And
even though Rick is the one that lost that big AC round, it still looks like Riona's the one trying to build tight, and that's not really conducive to having flexible attacks.
Agreed.
It's tough.
Even
Riona
this
looking to
is good.
dismantle off greens here. This one is pretty open, so this is pretty healthy for Riona here.
Oh, doesn't even go for the larger thorn. That might have been worth to free up some space in that column 4 for a stronger tail.
Oh, yeah, just has to set off main right there. He's kind of stuck, and this is the easiest extension of Rick's life.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need the extra links at the end. He's got quite a bit of heft to this one. Riona, though, looking for a second, finds another red. We'll see what it is. This might be close. There's a lot of volume here on this 6.
Oh, it barely survive. Okay, one hit's not the worst because he still gets some time.
But he's still so minus, and look at this ginormous 4-chain from Rick.
This is rough. I feel like Riona is playing a little scared almost. Like a little too safe.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of splits to keep his pieces near each other. But, you know, Rick hasn't really been the one to initiate too much. And now we get right side GTR for Riona.
It's just like not a bad thing. It's very interesting to see how much more he is committing to these GTRs.
Yeah, but Rick is totally locked into main here right now. Actually, no, those greens are gonna cut the chain, I feel.
Yeah, but this is another convert Hellfire into main chain from Riona.
Yeah, but this time, is he gonna go for that solve? One more yellow.
Okay, there's the purple.
Yellow here. Off it goes. And ooh, those blues are gone. Yeah, those blues are toast. That's real sad.
I'm very curious to why he's building these Hellfires and just not using them. When they're that pillared, they're super hard to convert into a main chain efficiently. You're giving up so much power in the middle of your chain.
Yeah, I think probably the move to do with those is if you set them up but you don't get a chance to use them, you should try and thorn them, because otherwise you're going to lose a lot of chaining time. Sending more than a 1.
Yeah. Oh, that's a huge Hellfire. Okay.
Oh,
good response.
So on the defense, Riona looks solid. And yeah, so now Rick is the one with a lot of pillars here, so that's an easy main for Riona here to send.
Oh, and this power actually trying to let it cut so early, so Rick might not get enough time. Okay, barely makes it.
Yeah, but Rick's tail didn't have time to come up too big, so it might be close.
Oh, he's right there! Oh, that's still a lot, though.
Yeah.
Wait, these greens are kind of fire?
What? Down to 1 rock? No way.
Oh, but still 2 hits, so still all that time gone. Really clutch from Rick to, bring that back, because that looked like a lot of resource spent.
Yeah, and the board shape wasn't necessarily great at that point for Rick either. So that was actually just pure skill right there of being able to catch up like that.
I agree. Okay, I do like this though. I kind of like the back to tried and true with the freeform.
Well, no, this is basically just the LLR. Slightly goofy LLR, but an LLR nonetheless. Tail height's looking a little low, though.
Oh, we're going for it? Oh, we're gonna get it.
No way. Oh, damn.
That was pretty important, honestly. It was looking dicey. This might be some momentum Riona really needs.
Oh, and the yellows as well.
Oh, no! This is giving me flashbacks to Hiku Yoshi.
Oh, no. No, I can't say that.
I'm sorry, but this is rough. This is really rough. It feels like Riona is trying out these tactics, trying to find a weakness for Rick that he can poke at.
And now Riona with the 4-color tail here. Not the easiest to continue off of, so aggression is going to be the name of the game here.
Oh, he doesn't want to spend it, but he has no choice now because he already committed the key Puyo.
Yeah, Kanto stack for Rick, looking kind of tasty.
I
And
love Pokemon.
yeah,
This is like the weird part. I feel like I'm gonna go back to my point. I feel like Riona's committing these key forms too early, like these key Puyo, and he's not giving him any way to clear it. So Rick is just constantly forcing him into main chain.
yeah, I think part of that as well is also just committing to attacks really early instead of just spreading out pieces to try and contest that main chain length.
Yeah. I know. I feel like Riona might get a bit more mileage out of the Thorn gameplay we've been seeing a lot more from like pretty much everyone. I feel like just anything to kind of disrupt the flow because Rick kind of just gets to build for free unless like, Riona decides to go for a Hellfire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just another chain Rick can just go for.
Ooh, that blue column in 6 for Riona is really tough to deal with.
Yeah, the rest just aren't showing up. He doesn't even try to clear the blues, which maybe if he did, he could have gone to use those reds.
Yeah, but it still would have been a lot of splits to try and make everything fit. So at that point, yeah, it's the percent of chance of getting that chain off was just dropping as that chain resolved.
Yeah, which is so unfortunate. 'Cause, again, I don't feel like Riona is playing like what we usually expect, like because he's nice to debating the key Puyo again.
Yeah. And Rick is just doing a really nice job of building in a box.
Yeah. Gosh, this is
Right.
rough.
This is just raw main from Rick right here.
Oh, he can't go for it. He just takes it because the green is still blocking off and the blue, I think.
Yeah, and you really hate to see it. That was only 26,000 from Rick, not even double-digit chain right there. And under that amount of pressure, Riona is still not able to figure out that chain.
Yeah, I do feel part of it is Rick is just realizing Riona's chains don't work after a certain point. I do think Rick is pretty good at paying attention to his opponent's movements.
The
Oh my
question
gosh.
though, okay. Ooh,
This is-
that's a big sacrifice on the tail, but it might be enough.
Oh, it's close.
Oh my
It's
God.
the damage. But you can extend yellow, red, purple here so easily.
Yeah,
There's a
but
chance.
4 chain. Okay.
Only a 3.
Still gonna live. Nice blue stake in column 2. So there's still a chance. Oh, the yellow cover. Oh, that was unexpected. Oh, but the purple extension.
No!
Oh, that was it. That was it.
It's just one piece away, dude. Oh my god. There's
It's
just
a good
like
sign though. It's a good
Yeah.
sign though, right? Normally, a lesser player would have just folded and tried to dig and survive until the next exchange, which, in fairness, sometimes people do overextend their follow-up, so that might work out, but Riona still got the fight in him.
Yeah. And see, like that was a good Thorn, right? These are good like disrupts to try and just slow down Rick. That's like a little bit more of what you want to see.
Ooh, but no.
Yeah, that's just unsafe on the extension because the long GTR needs to be set up a bit earlier.
Yeah. The other thing about Thorns and repeated attacks is the value is not necessarily in trying to like break your opponent's chain, but it's more so knowing that they have to send something to clean up and trying to take advantage of that gap.
Yeah.
And
So I'm just like a little surprised Riona's going for a long GTR because I haven't seen him practice this at all. So I don't know if this is something that he's trying to keep on the down low or
oh, here's a big attack here.
oh, is what you want to see. Oh my god, I think he got him.
Yeah, but the greens are a little bit tricky, so he has to be careful. Oh! No!
He had it. That was his round. That was really his round to win.
Oh my god.
I am so shocked that happened.
Oh boy.
That is not good for the mental.
Not what you want to see.
Yeah, 'cause that could be very tilting for a lot of players. Like that could be like a very hard thing to come back.
Seeing Hellfire. Oh no. Okay, yeah, the Hellfire's still open on the blues for Riona. He just has to open up column 4.
Oh, does it go for the green attempt on
Ooh,
like the
it's
blue
getting
to
close.
green? Oh no, you have to defend yourself. You have to just use it. You can't just greed resources that at that much
Oh.
disadvantage.
Protect yourself at all times.
This is really rough. It is hard to see how you come back from this because it feels like Riona is a little tilted.
Just a tad.
I don't know, when you hit that point, it's just hard, like, for any player. But this could be huge. This is a big
Okay,
two.
nice two. And Rick getting stuck in column 2 with those greens, maybe? Nope, he finds his way out with the yellow, but he might be sending main soon. Again, Rick hasn't really been tested on the main chains.
Okay, we're getting down, though. You gotta use the blues! Use the damn blues!
No, but
you
here's a chance. Here's a chance. Needs double yellows. Oh, man.
This is so rough. I want Riona to win so badly. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
obviously an A bias. Like, sorry, Rick. I'm sure you know he does not care at all, though. But Rick has been playing pretty insane. He's doing an extremely good job of punishing Riona at like pretty much every turn.
Yeah, and just Riona hasn't really been able to show Rick that he's worth trying hard against, you know.
Just easy Hellfire follow-ups. Thankfully, it does not send any damage to Riona.
Yeah, but this transition for Riona is kind of chopped right now.
Yeah, it's super scuffed. You're not even gonna try and fix it out.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of, I feel like, is less a Riona thing here and more just a regional thing for North America. I feel like other regions have improved significantly, and we're still kind of on that catch-up game, but it doesn't make sets like this feel any better, you know?
Yeah.
But I think go for it.
It's still just a matter of hours in the end. Right, there will be another OU league, and you know you'll be hopefully a different player by then.
Yeah.
And that's just how competition goes. It just sucks that the entire pool of players is so small, but you just have to hang in there, honestly.
Yeah. And
Oh, here's a chance though.
so I can't believe we didn't make it. But
Not even. Oh my god, only 35,000. That was totally winnable for Riona there.
the thing is, Riona is making adjustments. He did clear out actually his key play to sub for an attack. It just happened to be as soon as Rick decided to go just for full. So the adjustments are there for Riona. It's not like he's not actively thinking. It's just Rick has been just one step ahead each time.
Yeah, that autopilot is just doing work for Rick right now. He's not trying at all.
It's just the very standard Hellfire follow-up each time, and Riona's just too high up on these pillars. It's rough. I've had discussions with this with Yoshi. I feel like when you start pillaring on your tail a lot, you're kind of just telegraphing that you kind of almost feel like not safe to build anything else. His pillars are super telegraphed and super simple, but because they're so simple, and they add so much very easy to see power, it makes it very easy for your opponent to hit you kind of however they feel like.
Oh, but this was a quick 2 double.
Oh, that's good. That's so good. We need this in this house.
Rick's gonna take a couple turns to dig back down. He's pretty much down already, but he is taking up quite a bit of space on the left side of the board.
Okay, but
has to. Ooh.
This is a huge follow-up. Oh no, this is one, so Rick is full chain available, dude. This is so scary now.
Oh boy.
Rick's not even gonna go for it. He's gonna try to extend even more before attacking.
Riona got the extensions on the purples. This
Okay.
is good. Oh, but he's greeding for it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It's still enough. It's still enough. It's still enough.
Yeah.
We're living.
And this might catch Rick. Yes.
Another round on the board.
Oh baby.
We are 3 to 20. 10 rounds is still a lot to work with. Like you can still climb something back. It's not over.
Yeah. But that was really, really good recognition by Riona that he's just got to send something, you know.
Oh, I like this. I like this is spicy.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, Rick sees it,
man.
but that's still more than enough to hit Rick at least.
Yeah, and Riona up pieces as well, so this is a good start. Oh, that
yes.
center build looking for purple for main. For Riona. 2-3 for Rick. Oh, that's gonna get crushed.
Enough. Oh, this is it. This is the momentum you need. This is how you start putting it together. Rick wasn't ready for the Hellfire opener, and it was a big one. And we want to see more of that.
Right? He's just condition Rick to play sloppy, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
But I definitely feel like he's warmed up a bit now, Riona has.
Yeah, better late than never, honestly.
Yeah.
We take those. Because okay, this extension is kind of clean, right? He's going for these more complicated, but like also more flexible, positions.
Leaving the high columns open for much longer than he was early on in this set.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so nasty.
Okay, let's go. Nice Ghost Row extension game.
Oh wait, his greens are gonna cut a little bit, but it might be okay. Oh wait, they're gonna leak to the blues though.
Yeah. Oh.
Now we're in danger because it's just a small 11. Oh, 72k is still a good shot.
Yeah,
oh,
72 is huge.
Okay, this is good. This is so good right now. 3 good rounds for Riona might just be what he needs.
Yeah.
But my god, it is horrifying right now.
Yeah, it's beyond Hiku levels.
I don't know what that means. I'm so horrified.
Oh, I meant like in terms of the point gap.
Hiku happy that he's not the only one suffering on these streets.
Oh, I don't like this extension for Riona. Ooh.
Me either. Ow. Okay, a little unfortunate, but that's okay. You got 3 rounds to 1. If you just keep that momentum going, you'll still get a bunch more rounds.
Yeah.
I kind of hope we see some more aggressive starts from Riona, though. I feel like that's his main advantage over Rick, who's playing kind of like, this very cool, calm, collected kind of gameplay.
Yeah, Riona locking in that key really early. Does not have too much space to work with going up to the second transition. A little bit concerning.
Yeah, okay, clears up the greens. Maybe it's okay now.
Maybe? I don't know if he can get over to column 6 anymore.
He's extending more?
Oh no, he's clearing that out. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh man, okay, red green extension, easy. And if he can find a purple, he's got it. He's got it. He got the blue over to column 1, prevent that cut. And only a 10 chain from Rick. This is exactly what Riona needs in this
it's 45.
Match.
It's nothing.
Absolutely crushing main chain for main chain, band for band.
Oh my god, I was 100k on that. That's nasty. 100k round is so good, but it also might force Rick into attacking more often again.
Well, we'll see, because Rick got away with a lot of things in the early rounds just off of Riona's mistakes. And oh, speaking of attacks.
Are we in the follow-ups? They're not enough to cover, though. He's going for the extension?
Surprisingly, Rick opted not to... Oh, blocked off the Ghost Row.
That was extremely greedy.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that.
Right, especially when you can hear that Rick spent like a handful of pops You know you have a little bit of resources to play with.
Yeah, even just using like the blue-yellow for a quick 2, like Rick's not gonna be able to respond to that immediately. At worst, he sends full chain. It's like, okay, you still have all your resources.
But 2 double off the top for Riona, nicely covering up the transition build now.
Okay, we
This
get a
is a
quick
nice
extension.
extension.
Just needs blues. Oh, he's gonna extend for it still. Why?
Whoa!
It's just risky. I feel like Riona's not watching Rick's chains at all because I don't think he needed to go for that much. He could have just gone for the
Yeah.
blues.
And again, Rick just hasn't really been building the chain size that would really get you pressured.
Yeah, we're falling into those pillar traps again, where he's not gonna be able to effectively use these resources. Forces so many 1 clears.
Well, at the very least, in this position, if Rick sends main, then he'll be alright. And this is a nice dig. This is a nice dig.
It's good. It's really good.
Gets resources back, but oh, this is a pretty hefty 4. Oh, danger. Oh, let's go!
Oh my god, he's alive!
Man.
Yeah, Rick has so much time and a lot of resources. This might still not be enough.
Yeah, but Rick's... Oh yeah, Rick does have quite a bit of power on this tail.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that is painful.
That's kind of something that I've been noticing more around like high intermediate play is just like, you know, they might not build the cleanest chains, but points are points. And you still got to extend past it.
Exactly, like, it doesn't matter if your opponent can build 14s if it never comes to that, right?
Yeah.
Like, this right here. Okay, he finally goes for it.
Oh god, this is a huge commit for Riona though. But the blues are in Rick's way.
Oh, nice. 7 points, huge.
No way for Rick to get any amount of pieces to finish that chain in that amount of time.
And that's what you just need right now at this point. You need to make sure Rick can't finish anything.
Yeah.
We're gonna get kind of crazy with it. We might see something aggressive from Riona, which could be huge.
Yeah, looking for a red and 5 to finish the Hellfire. Pivots off.
Well, we might be getting it back, though.
Yeah, this time from the left side columns. Ooh, that's meaty.
Oh, big power 3. Rick just goes for full, though, because he had the time to extend himself.
Oh, Riona needs a lot of reds here.
Oh, okay, good extension. He goes for another one. No, he goes. Wait.
Wait, he got it. He got it from the column 3. But the purples, does he need those? Oh, it works.
It works. Oh, God. But we're alive. Somehow, someway, we are alive on the board. And then at the end.
Yeah, but Rick still has a pretty nice tail here. Oh, finds a trigger. Gonna make up at least 20k points here.
Oh my god, I think Rick's alive.
7 double. 2 rocks.
Not ready. That was so close. Like, that was the ghost road to extend Riona's damage at the end of his chain was so good. But Rick played so clean on that second chain. That was nasty.
Yeah, there's just that consistency at play of, are you able to just shit out these chains at a moment's notice? And, you know, Rick is able to perform pretty reliably in these situations, and that kind of shows in terms of like how he's able to follow up attacks. But we got some action here.
Oh, but he's ready, and this is not full chain. I don't know if Riona realizes it.
Well, if he had another yellow, that would have been it. Oh,
that was a very good setup from Rick. And also just like so much damage, man. I don't think Riona could have saw that. I don't think you could see that entire set. That was rough.
Yeah. And that's the trap of getting creative with your chains is, you know, you spend your brain power trying to figure out your own chain, and then you realize like, oh, I don't know what my opponent's doing at all.
That's true. How can you know what your opponent's doing if you're too busy not knowing what you're doing?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put it like that, but pretty much.
Oh, no, we're gonna get caught. That was way too unfortunate at the timing. Oh god. And we're 27, or sorry, 27 to 7. Yeah.
That's why I take the solo practice pill.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
the good Lord knows I don't have enough brain cells to go around.
Amen. A huge power to Rion. Oh no! It's Rick is ready.
Right, but the blue-green extension is not too bad here.
Okay, he makes it just barely, but he makes it.
Yeah,
This
those
is
purples are gonna pad out the yellows as well, so this is a nice extend. Very nicely done by Riona. But holy moly, 5-chain back from Rick. That's insane, but resource advantage now for Riona.
yeah, there's a lot of time to
control.
work with. You probably even poke Rick a little bit because you have so much resource available. It's just a question if he wants to, or if he'd rather just play, I have more space, so I think I will win kind of game.
Oh, but this is a nice purple link on column 5 for Riona. I feel like he should be sending it now, not just poking back and forth looking for an extend.
What?
Oh no!
He wanted
green
the
purple
yellows!
in 4-5! What a colossal blunder!
Oh no, dude, he's not like this.
728.
These are so unsafe. I don't know why he is doing them because I don't think he needs to.
But we get oh, he
I
didn't go
missed
for the
it.
AC.
Yeah, I
Surprising.
don't think he saw it. I think we have some shades of tilt returning. Okay, wait, this pivot off of his main chain for this attack against the blues could
Oh,
be
but column
insane.
3, please, please, I'm praying.
No! I think it's mental boom time. This is just like simple mistakes, honestly. I hate saying it like that.
Yeah, it's the set is coming to a close, whether we like it or not. But still one round left that he's got to work with. Nice
good,
Thorn, but
Thorn.
2 back, big 2.
Use this too, please, Rihanna. Oh, Ryu
No, he
taking!
doesn't. He's locked into main, and so, oh boy.
Oh, no, you can't tank that though, even if you're locked into main. You see Rick's ready, you just have to believe at that point. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, this 730, just a disastrous result, but really good for Rick. Incredible for Rick, in fact.
Yeah, extremely good for Rick because Yoshi had a very close set against Riona with the, the 5 difference is huge for Rick because if Rick plays Hiku and it smashes Hiku potentially, hopefully not, please Hiku, the point differential could matter. Like plus 23 is huge. But in
I'm on my knees here, Hiku. I'm on my knees, please.
Because there's like so much like implication for that set now between Yoshi and Rick on these races for points, but also now there's kind of similar to the talk we had with like Hiku potentially being out of the running because of these point differences. That puts Riona at minus 28, literally the same as Hiku, which could take him out of running as well. I think at this point you're kind of just like hoping for Rick and Yoshi to randomly lose to other people.
Yeah, and certainly exciting, but also a little bit disappointing that we've wound up in this position.
Yeah, because I think I have been of the opinion already that I do think the other regions outside of North America, like their mid tiers and their like high tiers, are stronger than the North America region. But it doesn't mean we can't do it, and it's just sad because Riona, we know he has so much skill to do great things, right? We've seen so many amazing tournament runs for Riona, but at the same time, he does kind of struggle with mentality, similar in some ways to Dan when Dan feels like rough about his game, right? And it can be very hard to bounce back, especially in long first to 30 sets when someone builds a big lead, right? When you're down like 2-10, it's just like 8 feels like a lot to just win back to back.
Yeah, and it's also really tough because just on Saturday morning slash Friday night, people near in his interview was just talking about like I would love to see like these overseas players just develop their own style and not necessarily go for like the conventional stuff. But it's really tough when you're just getting your ass blasted by the conventional stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because we know that it works. It works when they're locked in, but um, it's when you've kind of like gone off on your individual path to develop that style. You kind of start to lose a little bit of that community of people to grind that style together, and so that's where kind of you get this regional buff, I guess, of people who largely play or practice similarly. They're gonna have overall like a better spread of results than people that say like, oh, I want to do this build, I want to freestyle, and if it works, people are going to have to like think extra hard on why it works, and it's going to be a lot harder to like pick apart and critique. Whereas, if everyone's following by the book, by some book at least, there are adjustments that everyone can agree on, right?
Yeah, I agree. And it's always like really hard because you think about other like Japanese freestyle players like Kuma-chan, right? It's hard to like learn that type of style and go ham with it because you need so much. I think you kind of need a time chamber. I think because in my opinion, I feel like a lot of Western players will pick forms up and then practice them in solo. They almost never bring them into practice sets or tournament sets. And when they do, it's like a one-off. They don't commit to the form. And I feel like for Pippanier's like thing to do and like what he is saying is when you are going to develop your own style, you have to commit. Like if you are learning a new form, you have to commit it, even if it means losing tournaments, even if it means like losing sets, tanking rating. Because the only way you're ultimately going to get better and develop like how you want to play the game is you have to experiment with different styles. You have to be willing to take them out in tournament. Even like sometimes you have to just commit to that form, like and accept that I'm not here to win that tournament. I'm here to see how far I can get with this one particular skill. And that can be
Yeah.
really hard to do in like TCL, which obviously like I would say like probably don't do it in TCL because there's a lot of implication for this event. But for other events, right, you still like stuff like Bug Nanza and Le Dojon and the other events, like you probably should be bringing those out and they're like still important, right? But they're not like as prestigious as getting into the OI type league. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You really, really just gotta pressure test this stuff, because if you just kind of like surround yourself with yes man clips of like, oh yeah, this chain totally works, but you look at who you're playing against and it's just like, well, I could have done whatever and it would have been fine. um, you really gotta be realistic with yourself, because it's very easy, in any sort of competition to delude yourself into being satisfied with the current level of things, right? So
Yeah.
let's roll this next match. Let's see how
I think
our
that's a
boy
good way to end
does.
it. Let's
Yeah.
see how he did against Riona Hiku. I believe in him. I believe this was played before Riona Rick, so he's not so much like, okay, can you carry in a better mental versus Hiku? It's more, how did we get to the Rick point? Like, well, how does this set change from, I guess, before in the past?
Yeah.
Oh, because we're already seeing like the pillars again, like we saw in Rick's set.
Yeah, but it's kind of working out just
Yeah,
because it's like actually, I take that back. That red key in column 2 for Riona is pretty much like a kick me sign
yeah.
for Hiku,
That could
because Riona is just stuck in that position until Hiku decides to fire main, which he does.
Okay, this is good. Rion has so much space advantage. He stops playing his Poyos! Ah! Oh my god, that was crazy. I don't know why he split so many. Just frog stacked them. Just rush for the purple. Hiku had no resource.
Yeah, it was to Riona's merit that he fended off all the attacks while keeping that pillar open, but he didn't get to use it in the end. Very unfortunate.
So sad, because that was so clean. Okay, Hiku makes it in time. There's a good chunk of time for Rion to extend.
Flat layer of garbage now that Hiku has to deal with. Oh, but greens are gonna dig him out.
Okay, I like this. A big attack. Oh, okay, Riona fixes it. Huge
Right,
hellfire.
Hiku locked in main. Unfortunately, doesn't get the greens.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, Hiku had the right idea there, honestly, to... maybe he saw that the attack was coming, but unfortunately didn't get that out in time.
Yeah, I don't remember how Hiku and Riona's last time they played went. I think Riona has the head-to-head, but I'm not entirely sure on that.
Nice
Ooh.
two-chain.
Actually, really messes up the extension here potential for Riona.
Yeah, so he's just going to spend this on a 2-chain and takes another 2-line. Nice follow-up for Hiku 5-chain. Magic number.
The one Yoshi is always yelling at people to build in mid-game because they don't do it. At least build a 5.
Yeah, it's gotta go for the tried and true, what was it? 8 attack, 5 main.
Oh, my favorite combo. That is my favorite tilt my opponent strat.
Oh, kind of a goofy transition for Hiku here. Very vulnerable. Oh, wait, no, he's going off from the low side, actually.
How low can you go? And this is a lot of time, though, for Rion to extend. Just needs the greens now. But will it be enough? Oh, green yellow is not what you want to see.
Ah!
Okay, wait. Do you go? He doesn't take
no.
it. Oh, because
the purples would have cut, I think.
Yeah. And again, the danger of when you do pillar extensions, you leave less flexibility for your chain.
Beware of the pillar men, just like in JoJo.
So true. And I feel like part of that is just like old school Western Puyo, when I say people would have thought of NA as a stronger region, was, a lot of Devil Tower and a lot of like, these big pillar power chains. But now we're in a realm where like, that doesn't really work anymore.
Yeah. Hiku locking in main, having a nice long think about what to do from here.
Okay, we get the extension though from Riona.
It's gonna rip the main.
Oh, not even main, it's a big 5. Sorry, you're right, from Hiku, my bad.
And, oh, I think he needed that green. No, finds the green, or the blue, and... Oh, nice extend for Riona. Holy moly. Right up to the last minute. Let's see if it's going to be enough.
Chain.
Oh, no, the greens!
Oh my god!
Oh, after all that hard work to make that extension work.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate, because he was going for so many links. To be fair, 68k from Hiku was going to be a lot, so he probably did need more. Just unfortunate that it didn't work out.
Yeah. So now, oh, I'm not a big fan of Riona's tail here. It's gonna need a lot of work to fix that back up, and looks like it is back. So he's gonna find this nice big 2-double send back, and nice dismantle by Hiku. Only one piece to fix this all back up. Purple and 4 for Hiku. So this is really nice flexibility on Hiku's part here. Gonna pad out that yellow. No, he's not gonna go for a main. Nice dismantle for Riona.
Yeah. I really like how Riona is trying to poke these sets. And, like, we're still seeing some like these less flexible builds, but at least he is like taking initiative to try and push his opponent into an uncomfortable zone.
Nice, nice.
Oh, we don't lose the tail either. We love to see it. So those yellows will still be useful later on.
Yeah. The one time Riona doesn't go for mass pillars, he has options to pick what his extension colors are going to be, and that's valuable information when you're trying to do things on a time crunch.
Yeah, and I feel like Rion is playing with nerves. I feel like he is playing like to play safe and not to win, if that makes sense.
Well, it's still early.
Yeah.
Gotta spend a little bit of time to feel out the vibe of the match of the
That's
day.
fair. I just I'm like, I look at this and I feel like I'm not seeing what I would usually see from Riona. But I know he can do it. Okay, we're just going.
Right into it.
The disrespect full chain, I respect it.
Yeah, nice little bit of power, preventing Hiku from having additional time to extend.
Oh, he's going for more, so he can use the res after spending them.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Riona did need that extension to make it out of that exchange alive.
Yeah, and this is a important match, right? Because this does determine, like the lower set of the pool placings.
Yeah.
Now, well, I guess he didn't know that at the time because I think, this was before Rick.
Right. Hiku taking his sweet time with the transition, gonna buy himself a little bit of time and space with a 4-chain. Oh,
Oh,
wait, diggable, please. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Gonna take too much time. Oh, but only a three.
But still too much rocks after that. He's too high up. The unfortunate, he couldn't get to his purples. I thought it was full chain from Riona, but turns out it was not. And man, this is not the worst situation. So I feel like this is pretty competitive. Like Riona hasn't been, like he could do whatever they want for free. Oh, we got the all clear. Does he take it? No. Decides not to. Oh no, never mind. I lied. Oh, it's double
the blue's coming in. Oh my god. Hiku in the nick of time. Nice
Potentially so spooky. Is that another one? Oh, it doesn't even spend it.
Yeah. 4 rocks is not gonna cut it.
Yeah, really another rough situation here. We've seen people come back from 5 leads. We saw that with the Cliv earlier. So it's still very doable. Yayoi from Hiku?
Yeah, Yayoi.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's so fancy with it. See, there you go. Some own style from Hiku.
Yeah.
Pippineer would be proud. Oh, we're going to commit? Okay.
Yeah, main chain commit.
Yeah, he does have to spend his hellfire early, so the chain's a little bit weaker now. Oh, Hiku!
Oh, man. Those greens were super late. He did not get them for a while.
He sure did it, but I guess if, can't get your 2 greens if your chain is short. You know what's messed up? Every time Hiku, I feel goes for a form oh my god, this is so cool. He instantly loses the round, and I get really sad.
So the question is, when in this set is Hiku gonna build Slug and just botch it?
I was joking with that with Yoshi because last time we watched, Hiku built Slug, and oh my god, and Yoshi's oh my god, right, I see more people are building Slug for you, and then Hiku immediately lost the round, and I was.
Yeah, I think I was listening to that set.
I was so sad. I was like, dude, I know Slug is in good form. I promise y'all. I'm not coping. Don't let Hiku propaganda stop you. Oh god. Okay, very aggressive. Another
double red.
Double
easy.
Clear?
Wait, what?
Too.
Oh, nice extendo for Hiku. Seeing that he had the time for that extra link, oh man, this might be the difference maker. Yep.
Oh, but it's still 3 rocks. So even with the 2 free ones, it's not going to be enough because 2 rocks plus half a row is enough to kill.
Yeah, that was some insane bullet time action by Hiku there. Just realizing that he needs to put down that extra link. Oh, Nani?
Oh, I think Riona had that moment, where
The break.
the WPL just need a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I do like how he was doing it. Like his fit form could go snap back into main chain, but good response from Riona.
Okay, only 3 lines though. The question is who's going to strike first from this position. A little bit of height danger.
But I do like the height because it lets him move faster on this chain, whereas Riona technically is a little bit slower. But is it enough? Because we're going down.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Close.
I've heard that Hiku is in person is actually very tall. So maybe he's comfortable with the height.
6'5", ready to beat you to death, but Riona's a really good response right here.
Wait,
Oh,
but
yellows
this
too?
tail is so hot for Hiku. Unfortunately, only a 6.
Yeah, Riona's 7 was just better. And you take that if you're Riona.
Yeah.
Momentum. Momentum is the name of the game. Keeping it within 5 is still good. Long GTR. You're not gonna be guild careful with these yellows. Okay. Knows better. Oh, he doesn't know what to do with the purples, though.
Only a small time loss, I still believe.
Yeah, it just gets a little nervous sometimes in these high-level sets, where, like, small bumps can mean everything.
Oh, but Riona placing the yellow in column 2, chopping off any opportunity of dismantling. But main chain versus this 5 from Hiku, this might be difficult for Hiku. Will this not be the easiest extension of his life? We'll find out.
Got what he needed. We're going down to fold. He's gonna be pretty big on the 7 link.
Yep. Gonna go down to the reds and the oh no, that's
oh my god.
Woo!
Dude, it's just that easy sometimes. You extend, you get the power, and you have 52k. And a part of it I do think is, like, Hiku is leaving his extensions open a lot more than Riona. Like, they're more complex and flexible. Whereas, like, Riona's are straightforward, and he's finding, like, these larger lengths, but they tend to feel a bit harder to build in, like, very fast, crunch time situations.
Yeah, because I feel like flexibility and, oh god, this is a huge 5 for Hiku.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
I think spending your key form on Sullen is just, like, the worst thing you could do with Sullen. I've had plenty of talks with Yoshi to make him stop doing that. Because it takes so long to re-extend it. And it can cost you so many rounds. But there's a lot of power on the back half, so it might be enough.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for Hiku.
Oh! The purple!
And right away with the follow-up for Riona.
Okay, good punish. Never let someone break Sullen key form for free.
Yeah. Because, shape aside, it's really the height difference that gets you. Because you can do a lot of indirect tailing with Solon, so it's kind of easy to get a little bit carried away stacking up high on the tail side while kind of neglecting the... Oh!
I was looking at Hiku's form because I was like, oh, Hiku's building his tail so cleanly. I didn't realize Riona decided he just did not want to play that round.
Yeah, I was also mesmerized by Hiku's schmoving on that tail.
Because I looked over and it looked like Riona chose to top that out. A little questionable, I think, to do in the TCL. Just like, in terms of, I guess, not really, it's a little awkward, I guess I'll say.
Yeah. Thorn out, but Hiku's tail is just so secure.
But again, it's just about, like, trying to disrupt. A little slow on the fall from the Thorn, though.
Yeah. This should be the easiest extension of Riona's life. He has so much space in the middle of the board.
Did you get it? Ooh! Okay. Barely makes it.
Yeah. Only 32,000 to contend with for Riona. Should be a walk in the park.
Yeah, we're making it over. Oh, nothing for Hiku. You couldn't get to it. There's something that would not pop the greens or the purples. A little color dependent. It's fortunate if you take that for, but you take that if you're Riona though. You love to see it. Alright, okay, we're getting a little spicy over here.
Yeah. Oh, super low left side for Riona. What's he gonna do with that space?
He's gonna build the counter.
Well, I mean, tanking is valid.
Yeah, there's no immediate follow-up, but you probably should clear that. Okay, thank you. Okay, potential with yellows. I like it.
Yeah, just right into me.
Oh, yellow pillar too to the left, and you can totally use this.
Oh, the extra purple yellow. Okay, nice.
Yeah, we like it. We saw it. Wait, the red?
End this with a
Does it connect?
The
misread on his drop down. Yeah. Dang it, that must have happened so much earlier because I didn't notice until he popped. I was like, wait, something's not right here.
Yeah, that's the problem with just small amounts of garbage and a lot of height differences. Sometimes you just forget.
Yeah, it's just so hard to visualize that sometimes too, because they can get really crazy.
Yeah. Hiku with the crispy multiple stack. Riona might be going for 3 double. Well,
Riona freezing up.
Place some pieces. Needs a lot of purples to make this work out.
Oh my gosh.
Plugs up though, might have a red in column 6. Nope. Oh, it goes down from the garbage.
It's a huge attack.
Hiku got a mill for
I'm at 7 to 5. It's happening.
Oh. Psych. That's the wrong number.
Our favorite combo, 8 into 5 lab on screen. Alright. The gap is not widening, which is still important here for Riona. It's still only 5 rounds.
Yeah, he's taking points back at a pretty good pace.
Yeah, the 6 inches is really quick. You have a good thorn opportunity here. In fact, you can go for a 2 huge.
Oh, nice defense for Hiku. Taking advantage of the height difference to tank a little bit.
Yeah, like this, a good poke. Don't want you to clear that. You'd have to clear the blues. You could use them to extend. Oh god, is it gonna kill though? Because that was a lot of time.
Another blue, another red.
Oh, it's a perfect red-green?
Oh, let's go!
That was really risky. Riona had the option to extend it with blues and kind of go for some same color, but opted out of it. I'm a little afraid might make his chain not pop in time.
Yeah, but he still makes it out in the end.
Hiku doesn't make it.
Built second.
I don't think he could set off his second. I think he needed a green.
And yeah, that gap closing up now, 12-8.
Yeah, this is what you need if you're Riona. We don't want to have too lopsided of a set. Wait, the potential for some big damage here with this tail, but again, a lot of pillars is very dangerous.
Yeah, that yellow L in the middle of Riona's board is Cut City.
Yeah. Oh, we're going down.
Scary.
Okay. Okay, it's really bad.
Oh, that is quite bad.
Does Hiku see it? Did he see it? Oh my gosh! Oh. Okay, we take that.
Yeah, Hiku's board was definitely a little bit difficult to work with on that one. So it's kind of like in the Rick set where Rick was just sending like dog shit and still winning.
Okay, to be fair, Rick had a lot of Hellfire attacks throughout the set.
He did.
Like, I think Rick was pretty proactive, all things considered. If anything, I feel like Riona is playing much cleaner in this set than he was the Rick one.
Yeah. I don't know, it might just be like a mental thing where it's just like, oh, it's just Hiku. I'm gonna be confident.
Okay, but to be fair, right, Riona does have a pretty solid head-to-head against Hiku last I remembered. We're like, okay, 7? Unfortunately, Hiku just got
Oh,
all cleared
baby.
12.
That was so clean for Hiku.
Very nice. Rion actually exploding his tail, and it was just over after that one.
Yeah, because man, that just sucks so much when you're just watching your chances of winning slip away.
Yeah. At that point, you should be like, okay, you know what? I made the mistake. You know what happens? To go next round.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, kind of annoying, but it's fine. Oh, I should just command key form again pretty early.
Yeah, but Hiku is extending like a madman here. He's just gonna rip it.
Okay. I do like this from Rion. It was a good attempt to like attack.
Yeah, this is a pretty good
Oh,
fix for Riona to try and get this extension out. One more blue-green, maybe?
there's enough
Oh, he's
time.
just gonna go for it. Yeah.
Oh, but the Blues are actually gonna cut his chain because he cleared up
Wait,
the
no,
greens
no.
on the other side. Oh, they're gonna we're
No,
good.
no, no.
Okay, who? I thought those reds were clearing out and I got really scared.
Yeah, and those yellows were so scary, but they all worked out.
Yeah.
And yeah, Riona not letting Hiku get away with the disrespect main chain.
Yeah. He's still awake at the wheel. He can still pull it off. But
Yeah, but the trick though is Riona at any point could start just making risky builds and this would all just go immediately the other way real quick.
that is fair. But kind of risk has always been the name of the game, I feel like, for North America. And it seems like we're getting that kind of
Oh boy.
scariness again.
Yeah. And
Okay, this cleans up though.
a little
Technically.
bit too much.
Yeah. There's chances to extend. They're gonna be hard. It's one of those times where you have to split as little as possible, and he's not even go for it.
Yeah, because, right, I kind of feel like as soon as he detected that he would need to split something to get that green into column 4, he just realized he's not going to have time to catch up.
Yeah. That's the pain of like. One thing I'm proud about, like with Western Poyo, is that we have hit that point where splitting Poyos is actually being punished, right? Like we are getting to a point where you have to be efficient with each peach, which is really good. But it's also now extra painful when you're going into like these tournaments that you're like, oh god, I actually get punished for this now, so I have to remember not to do it. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
like kill himself again. Oh.
Oh, this is pretty big for Hiku. Just
Yeah.
gonna go right into it. This is another AC, by the way.
And we need so many purples. We got some.
Oh,
Get the
double
red up
purple,
top.
nice. Did the red come in?
Oh, he
See,
stopped. He just gives up.
I don't think he got the red in column
He did.
1.
I think he did.
Well,
He put the double purple down and then rotated up, but then he saw Hiki's chain, decided his wasn't big enough. And after closing that gap a bit, we're back to the 5-round deficit.
yeah, a few strong rounds for Hiku actually to bring it back up to this difference.
Okay.
I still think that there's overall a lot of optimization left in terms of not needing that speed concern from splitting.
Yeah.
But you're right. It is a lot better, a lot of progress now that people are thinking about it.
Yeah, okay, this would be a big thorn. But doesn't take it. I feel like you should have taken the thorn. Force Hiku in a bad position, clean up your board, and then get yourself into a better spot. I feel like Riona kind of should have taken that.
Yeah, right. That's like the flip side of the coin when it comes to speed is if you can get that board shape where you're comfortable and you don't need to split, then sometimes that's just worth the spend.
Big agree. Because like we see these potential attacks, right? This is a good like yellow, or sorry, purple, green, yellow.
Oh, nice.
He doesn't
nice
commit.
attack here.
Like,
Is Riona gonna go for the, no, he's not gonna go for the power, he's just gonna go for max length. But yeah, he doesn't really need that extra length because Hiku was already in the middle. Oh wait, hold on.
Hiku hit the counter.
Oh man, what a beautiful counter. Oh no! Wait, okay.
He's gonna take the damage though, which is kind of rough.
Yeah,
Oh, he's freezing up again. Oh, this is rough.
Yeah, because Riona would have really benefited from pulling off the counter. Because he accidentally, I don't know if it was an accident. It felt like an accident that he dropped the counter piece, even though he was showing next with the trigger color. So I think if he had taken one rock less, that would have been totally salvageable.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting indecision because Riona's building attacks to hit Hiku with, but then he decides not to use it and is only use it in defense, which is giving Hiku a lot of space for free.
Yeah, because when Riona does that, he's like actively waiting for any activity from Hiku
Yeah,
in
there you
order
go.
to unlock his board. But yeah, that was a nice counter round there.
We need more of that, Finna. We need him to build when he builds attack to use it and not just like sit on it.
Yeah, that's a really difficult skill that definitely Japanese players have a leg up on, is being able to just dismantle attacks really quickly. Like, they don't even think about it.
Yeah,
Oh, but blue
good
conflict is
follow
a
up.
little difficult for Hiku there. It's going to take 2 turns to get back down, and the red's popping. Oh.
And then Rihanna brings it back though. We're right back where we start every time. The 5 points. Like Rihanna won't let it go for free.
Yeah, if the weakness is there in the build from Hiku, Riona does have the pace to punish, but Riona can't rely on that weakness always being there. So he's got to find something to fill the time with, otherwise he's kind of a
Oh,
sitting duck.
Hiku with a little bit of unfortunateness. I think he wanted to put the green and split the blue potentially.
Yeah,
But now
he's
he has
just
an awkward
gonna...
extend.
Is this just gonna be mained for... Alright. Alright, Hiku, you know what I'm about to say. This is the easiest extension of your life.
Okay, he gets it.
He's got the tail. He's got the tail. Nice tail extensions. This is...
I
Oh,
would
wait!
say that
No!
because the dude, I told you he split the blue
Oh!
green and made it difficult. He fumbled a little bit. That was a little unfortunate.
Because all the tail links were just lining up like so free.
They were so nice. Unfortunate for Hiku. Rion this time once again slowly closing that gap, trying to get himself out of this predicament.
Hiku, a lot of purples concentrated in the center
Oh,
board.
does that go
Could
for
be
his big
big
two?
2-double. Okay,
Okay.
goes for the smaller one because he knows he has a lot of ammunition on the tail. Doesn't have to... Oh, no!
Hiku wasn't ready for that big three. Probably not expecting the Riona damage after the last few attacks.
Yeah. Because that was just that split-second judgment. Do I go for main? Do I tank? Unfortunately, picking wrong that time.
Yeah, and for this is like again, Rihanna we know is such a big momentum based player. Like these are really important rounds to kind of keep him, in the running.
Yeah. Riona not really ready for any 2-double. Gonna send one to clean up. Another Thorn to follow up. Hiku tanking pretty well. Gonna clean up some. Another Thorn out. His main is back online.
Ooh.
Riona gotta apply some more pressure, but it looks like he's just locked into main.
I don't.
Blue green?
Okay,
No! Wow. Okay, this is a really good dismantle opportunity. Keeps the purples online though. Oh, he's so high up, but
he's greening. Oh, it covers
Hiku's
the worst
in
thing.
trouble though. Riona's just got to bail on this and
Oh my
try to
god, he
get some
lives.
value out of this chain. And he finds main. 5 chain down to the transition for Hiku. Same for Riona. Lot of power though. Oh, 11 for
Yeah.
Hiku.
The 1 in 6 on that trash blocked off Riona's extension that he was trying to greed for. And unfortunately for him, it just it blocked it off. And there's nothing you could do. He lost like 2 links on his chain because of it, which really benefited Hiku.
Yeah.
Because I would say Riona's really relying more on the individual links, whereas Hiku's tailing has just been stronger overall.
Yeah, because he's part of Hiku's success comes from because he's confident in his tailing, he's less likely to just jam links onto the head of the chain.
Yep. Very much agree with that. Whereas Rion, he has to put like all these big power situations. Like, this is good damage towards the end, but it really needs a lot of links beforehand to make it work. Like, a
One more
big
blue
eight's
for
not a lot.
Hiku. Oh, but the blue-yellow spoiled
Oh!
everything.
I take that though.
Yeah. The
And
pillar
this
strikes again.
never trust the pillars. Okay, but this is a very weird set because I feel like we're getting a lot of good stuff and we're getting a lot of what is happening.
Yeah. To Hiku's credit, though, I feel like his play is solid, and
Agreed.
a lot of the losses are just kind of like very narrow mistakes on his end. Nice, perfect cancel, just one garbage.
Yeah,
Looking for the AC,
Oh!
maybe.
Wait, this is a good attack with the tail if Rihanna takes it. Don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, nice dismantle. Purple extension is a little bit risky there. Nice dismantle again to get that back down. Hiku now under a little bit of pressure.
Oh, Rihanna's gonna go for it. Okay, I respect
Yep.
it.
But the reds are here for Hiku. Should he choose to take them? No, he's going for the purples actually in column 3. 9 chain
Uh-oh.
out. Do or die. He dies.
A shame. Because I do agree with you though. It does feel like Hiku, I think, is playing overall better, and I think he should come out of the set if he just keeps it up. He just needs to work out some of these happy little accidents.
Yeah. Yeah, and Hiku is hyper aware of his own like fatigue and personal condition, so we may see whether or not that's going to come into effect here, whether or not he's going to be able to keep up this sustained mental effort. And nice 2 double coming out. It's very hard for Hiku to get back down to his main chain currently. Gonna need another green and yellow. Finds the yellow, needs the green.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
We're
okay.
live. It's kind of hilarious because Riona's early Thorn covered all 3 spots of Hiku's trigger.
Yeah, that was just diabolical.
That was so funny, like so messed up. The RNG was insane. Oh, but yeah, Riona's nothing to respond with.
Yeah, because Riona was going to need a lot of splits to build anything in column 1. Everything else had a lot of color conflicts, or color risks at least.
Yeah. But once again, we're back at it. The closeness of this set has been really nail-biting. And we're actually seeing a bit more flexibility in this kind of form right now from Riona. Like, this is a good
nice
chunk of
3.
damage.
Okay. Into main. Easiest extension of Riona's life.
Yeah, like,
right here.
Actually, might just be, because this is looking kind of nice.
Yeah. Oh, he's got this in the bag. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that blue pillar.
No!
Wait!
Oh my god, he had it! Oh no!
Yeah, that blue pillar in column 4 really slowed him down by a lot. Didn't really have any place to put all those blues.
Yeah, the tough part is like you're kind of forced into deciding like, should I be, pillaring the one blue? Should I be splitting, or should I try and hope for the double blue to show up? Because it might stabilize my chain better, and that can be really tough to decide. Oh, and Riona's tail is forced into a power tail based on like how it is built, by having those yellows in column 4 over the 6.
But Hiku does need to extend quite a bit here. Needs yellow, red. Oh, he finds the red up top. Fires off with this. Will it be enough?
54 is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay, I think we're gonna get to 40 for Hiku, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Yeah,
49.
And Riona keeps his hopes alive. Like, I'm so curious, like, who will pull ahead of this set, because it feels like Riona is, like, fighting himself sometimes. Like, he is pulling himself back in every time things start slipping. It just, can he hold it?
The chunky GTR now for Riona.
There's still a lot of potential for a big Thorn, big attack, but Hiku's not going to have it.
Yeah, Hiku sends one of his own. He's gonna find a bigger one.
Oh, the tank doesn't. Okay, there you go. It goes for a Thorn. Okay, I was like, oh my god, you're not going to use that? Crazy. Double Thorn.
Max chain length will suffer a little bit for Hiku there. He will need to take care of those reds if he... Oh, this was a nice weight. Actually, never mind.
Uh-oh.
He didn't take care of the reds. Now his chain is a little busted. One
Yeah,
line
but
now, but resources are dead even.
yeah, like there's not that much actually on Riona's side, so you can't even just like pop right away because oh, never mind. Okay, he's just gonna go into. This might be risky. On oh, Hiku blows up his chain.
Oh!
Is it death for that? No. Okay, he's
Oh no,
alive.
he's gotta go. He's gotta go now. Yeah. Would have liked to delay that power a little bit, but
Yeah,
now Riona getting ever so slightly closer to that set lead.
yeah, just unfortunate because it did seem
Oh,
like
no purples. Oh wait, he's
no.
cooking. No.
It's a shame because if he used, I think mid game chain didn't have that accidental pop or that unfortunate pop. 'Cause I think maybe potential color conflict. EQ probably would have won that exchange.
Yeah, no doubt.
But that's okay. But it does feel like EQ's lead is starting to slip. It's getting a lot harder for him to hold these rounds.
Yeah, especially now he's locked into a bit of a power tail here for Hiku. Riona just ready to attack again really quick.
Yeah, but I don't know if you noticed that Rion actually broke part of his tail now because he can't use those yellows usually in his bomb of 4-5. Sorry, 5-6.
Yeah, I see that now. Looking for
Oh
red
no, he put the purple over! He didn't send it!
Ah!
Ouch. Again, I think that's another skill that like Western players are kind of struggling with too, is like being able to like notice these cuts. I think we trust too much that our opponent is just gonna send full chain, and it's not gonna cut.
Yeah, and I think though it's partly that, but also partly just unsafe chaining at some points.
Mm-hmm. Also
Again,
agree.
like if you have the confidence to chain, then you're not going to be so pressed about having main online all the time.
Sure. Ooh, tries to follow up with the 3, but Riona was ready. If you're actually just gonna go, that is kind of spacey and dangerous. I can't say I necessarily agree with that, but the yellows don't show up. Okay, they show up.
Okay, purple yellow,
Iron.
nice.
It might actually be no. He chain cuts
big
a little
cut
bit.
for purples, but oh man, 2
Oh,
lines.
actually,
He
this
can
is
still make
pretty
this work.
salvageable. Yeah, like
Yeah.
this is going all the way down. Riona needs to be quick on it. Is he gonna make it? He will.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it down to the yellows, I believe, and so that should survive at the very least.
Oh, two trash TQ. Wait, that's actually so helpful because it buys some time to build more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is a nice 4 though. Hiku not really able to take advantage of that left side that he just opened up. Gonna spend down though. This is a lot of space for him to work with. Riona, not so much.
Yeah, we're getting the thorns. There is potential for yellow. It's gonna be kind of dangerous.
Oh man,
He's
he
gonna
wants that
go
yellow.
for
He
it.
wants the yellow.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
There's no reds in Q either. And greedy, but it might have won him the round if he got to it because you get so much more damage in time.
Yeah. He definitely needed that extra link.
Yeah, well worth the risk. Unfortunately, not paying off for him. And you just gotta keep it going. Just gotta keep fighting for that life. Because again, it's still like, as much as it has felt like Hiku has been playing very clean, like the lead is not expanding.
Yeah. Oh,
this
right
might be a
into
good way to do
main.
it.
Yeah, this is terrible. Terrible situation for Riona on the transition.
Yeah, and
Kind of getting lost in the sauce on that build over there, and that's just gonna happen if you're not having that consistency on the build.
Agreed, because it feels like Rio's chain length in general has been a bit all over the place. It's still been good, like it's not like he's had like these abysmal like oh it's only like 20k every other chain, but it's like he's still breaking like 40 points, but it's just right at a point now I feel like you need like that 50k, right? That 60k, the stability I guess of it
Yeah,
is what we're looking
that
for.
50k and also actually having a chain that's easy to set off.
Yep. For 4 is gonna be a lot to send. Oh, this is a crazy extension if Rihanna goes for it. It just gives up.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That was
stuff going on in column 1.
that's not buildable though, because you can opt out onto your into it in column 2 instead. Like that was winnable. Like that wasn't like a hard fix.
Well, in the end, he chose not to go for it.
Yeah, and that's I hate to say disappointing, but it kind of is.
Gotta save your brain power sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't even opt for that 3-chain defense again, stacking up instead.
Oh no, he's just, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Holy moly.
That's what you want to see. There you go, Riona.
Oh, but the green's cut. Does he see? Oh, he went for the green.
So close.
I mean, that wasn't a bad decision. Because
Yeah,
the pieces were next.
yeah, just not enough time, unfortunately. And it was one of those points where it was really hard to read what was happening there. And now he's again, once again, keep it together. We're kind of sticking to the basic, tail forms, like, sandwich and stuff from Rihanna.
Yeah.
I honestly don't mind that. Like, if it is helping you play more consistently, like, we have seen people in A-League, build only sandwich and
Yeah.
get far. Like, it's completely viable.
Like, I was just watching Dan's Hisha League match. His guy in B1 is still building stairs.
Yeah, like, why not? Like, you can get to a high level with weird forms. Like, it's not like it's a hard lock GTR. And there you go, round for Riona.
Yeah. All you gotta do is have the chain score at the end of the round. How you do it is completely up to you.
That is extremely true.
Nice LLR for Riona on the people near pack.
Absolutely, though. It is getting very hard to extend this chain effectively. Oh, we're
But
just
kind
gonna
of
go.
the nice things about wow, what a defense for Hiku.
Yeah, that
Actually,
was
forcing out
nasty.
main, big power into big power.
There's no reds?
No, that's unlucky. That's just messed up.
Alright. As Yoshi would say, skill issue.
A skill issue. I think okay. Here's my unsolicited take, and that is that if you like pillars, you should build Piponier's shapes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you should build stairs.
Oh no.
Yeah, that works too. But that sounds a lot better.
Because I guess with the kind of firing order of his tails, he tends to go for like single column drops.
Yeah.
And not so much like the 2-column drops for the tails. So you kind of save a lot. Oh, doesn't go for the AC. You kind of save a lot of space that way by limiting your tail width, and it makes the pillars a lot safer in my opinion.
That makes sense. Yeah. Interestingly enough, Rion actually opted out of another red extension for his chain, which worked out. Actually, but they ended up making sure he didn't have enough time to finish the extension.
Yeah.
Which is really funny.
Shenanigans.
Oh, we love to see it. Oh, he's ready though. He makes it in time. So you just gotta build a counter.
He is not messing around with that +1 because he had the green purple.
Oh god.
He knows better than that.
Okay. Oh, unfortunately, we'll not get the blue extension.
3? Yeah, he does have the 3, but bigger 3 back.
Yeah.
26, 21 now.
it is good to see Rion be proactive. Hiku though is because his builds have just been so clean. It's very hard to catch him at a point where his chain sucks.
Yeah.
And we're
And
going.
like, just from a blind guess, you're gonna. It's a pretty safe to say that you should respect Hiku's chain, but oh my god. If only he had the double, he had the double greens a little higher up. Oh man,
Yeah.
just one row. Oh, that was almost the perfect counter.
Yeah, it's kind of the benefit of 2-column, right? You're a little bit faster than 3-column, and because your pieces stay a bit closer together, you can go for another all clear if your opponent is building 3 high.
Yeah, and you know, also that's just a counting issue.
True. I love math.
I
Oh,
love
wait.
math too.
Potential for big shenanigans on Riona's side. No greens in queue, though, for it.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Yeah, we're still at the 3, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 3 and the shape is pretty good.
Oh, it gets the
overall.
cover. Good follow-up, and QQ's just down. Really clean round from Riona.
Yeah, right into those pancakes.
26-3, we're getting closer and closer to the end of this set, and it's feeling like it's going to be a nail-biter. It does feel like anyone's game, honestly. Like, I think this could go either way. Oh,
But-
potential.
Oh boy, 3 double maybe? No.
Gremlin energy?
Oh wow, conversion into 2 double 3 instead.
Okay, Hiku's ready.
Okay, gonna need lots of blues and greens for Riona now. Finds
You got the double
key,
blue?
Finds the double blue. No purples. Oh, here
Oh,
it
we're
is. Here it
living?
is. Oh, that was terrifying.
So good. So good, but he's alive. This might just be enough to take from Hiku. It's only 39.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
big
those
power,
red
the blues are gonna be insane?
blues. Oh, huge blue link. Oh, baby.
Got 26 and 24. Riona has once again clawed it back from the 5-7 range deficit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was just about to comment about how he might be sitting on that attack shape for too long, but he found the conversion to make it all work out.
Yes, and God, that's what you want. It's what we complained about this entire set. Oh my God. Let's see. Okay, another huge attack potential. The yellows are coming
looking
up.
for purple. Nice, nice.
Oh my God, this is so good. Oh, it goes into full. It's not even an attack. Hiku's got to extend now. Okay, Hiku zoom in.
Oh.
Is it enough? This is a big... Oh, sorry, it's only... Oh, he's 50k. That's pretty good for a 10. That's really good.
Yeah, so this is gonna go all the way to the blues. Wait,
Oh!
no.
Hiku!
I think he is missing the greens. Huh?
26-25, it's getting down. We're first to 5 territory.
I was just talking about how it's pretty safe to assume that Hiku's chain works.
Oh, we're going for 2-column again, but it's not nearly as nice
Wait,
for
but-
Riona.
Yeah, Hiku has the count this time, and Riona not sending more.
The blue comes in.
Oh, so many single clears for Hiku right now. Keeping it a buck.
There's no reds.
Nice counter.
There's the red blue. It's perfect. Is it enough? I don't think the rest will connect though because of the one trash.
Oh no!
God, and that's like the danger of like 2-column is you just don't get as much length onto your counter chain. So if Hiku doesn't pop first, you're just at an immediate disadvantage unless you know how to transition it into a full chain.
Yeah, because definitely if
You don't get it, and Riona misses it. Oh no!
yeah,
And just as he brings it back, Hiku extends the lead once more by 3 rounds. Or obtained by 2 to make it 3, excuse me.
yeah,
But you know what I mean.
yeah. That was a really unfortunate miss for Riona there. Kind of a freebie for Hiku.
Yeah, okay, we're pillaring again, playing it safe. It's dangerous now because you no longer you run out of catch-up rounds for Riona, right?
Yeah.
It only takes 2 more for Hiku to win the set.
Hiku just locking in main, kind of taking his time, not in too big of a rush. Just
Oh, do
gonna
we go
try and
for it?
feel it
Oh,
out,
he's
but
going
he's
for
going for
it!
main. Rion looking for purple.
I think he's alive. Oh my god. This
Wow.
is crazy.
I feel like this tail, though, could be a little bit... No, wait, no, the yellows work.
And the purple's
And the purples.
he's 11!
Oh my god. 2 rocks this time. There's no countering that.
Yeah, you need the perfect double, and even then it would just be to survive, and we're 28-27. That's right, 28-26, but math is hard.
It is hard.
God, dude, this is like... Now I'm getting nervous, because we could be... Anything could happen. Huge
Oh,
Thorn
boy.
potential, doesn't go for it. Probably should have taken the Thorn off, that would have been huge to cover up Hiku.
Yeah, because now
Missed
he has to build
opportunities.
around this pillar in column 1. Gonna
Yeah.
slow down his attack pace again. Another single,
Double.
another single. Oh, this is economically very unsound.
Yeah, this is just so much resource gone. This should be Riona doing anything. You have to use the
Solve into
greens.
2 double.
It's risky. He's gonna risk it. Okay, this might pay off. You commit a lot of resources.
This is the easiest extension of Hiku's life.
But he doesn't even
he's just not
extend.
gonna...
He decides not to. This crazy psychopath against Riona's giant power chain. He has to be regretting that.
Well, to his credit, it was easy. He didn't do any work.
It's true. He didn't do any work at all. Oh my god. Hiku with potentially a very scary int. Okay, but all players are good for Hiku. He's been winning like all of them except for one.
There's no missing this AC. Please. I swear to God.
Okay, once again, we're on the 2 column. Rion's gonna poke first, which is huge. He needs to convert this into a main chain. It is too important for him not to do. He's gonna go! He does not have the blue, though, to keep his tail going!
Oh, boy. And no, the power on the greens! Okay, it's not over yet. Riona still has a blue dig down. He's just gonna fire here. Another cover, but Riona does have a little bit of time.
It's just so hard. Riona really needed that green to not be in the way. He needed that extension. There's just almost no space for him to work with. Hiku is going to have another follow-up with... oh, it's only 2!
Oh, yeah. It was almost a 3 with the blue in column 4, but unfortunately he placed that in 2 instead.
Yeah. Okay, big 3.
Here comes the follow-up.
There's a huge Thorn, too.
Oh, no, he's tanking.
Hiku's crazy with it.
He's got the green-blue on deck. Perfect.
Does Riona extend? He's going to go for it. Oh, he doesn't even go for it. He only gets the extra yellows at the end. Is it going to be enough? It's only 4.
This... Oh, he's back up to high board, and yeah, oh boy, match point.
This is crazy. Riona's all clear rounds. It doesn't work against Hiku right now. It's all about now just playing clean.
Yeah, Hiku's counter builds have been working out so well against Riona, who always just sends the bonus first, and you know that's just so easily teed up by Hiku to defend against that.
Is Hiku ready?
Okay. Hiku's going main.
Okay, this is so good for Riona though.
Easiest extension of his life here.
Okay, purple shows up. He just needs the blue.
Nice.
Gets the greens. Oh, we're going down, baby. I think that's enough. I think we're gonna get the 28.
Oh no, I don't think the greens and purples work though.
Oh, they don't! No!
Oh no! That was the game winner right there.
That was it. That's how the set ends. Hiku, by the skin of his teeth on the potential Riona comeback, will snag out his first victory, I think, of OIU League.
Yeah, but that was a really unfortunate fumble at the goal line for Riona there.
And that is a very important one for Hiku because his goal rate was he did not want to be last.
Yeah.
And after 13:30, the 19:30 looked nicer, but getting the win is the most important part. And I think for Riona, like just mathematically, like he has to win 2 sets, I think, to escape because he's already at negative 31 points. Like, it's technically a set loss on top of
Yeah.
it. That's rough. And I do think after now seeing like the order of the set, like this was first.
That's a
Before,
tilter.
yeah, that is a tilter. That is a painful one to be like. Now I have to play Rick after this. Ugh. I feel like I understand the storyline now of why that Rick set happened, but now it's just tough because Riona's last matchups are a Cliv and Void, who are, a Cliv very strong player, kind of is like the number 3 for people expect. Like it would not be a surprise if a Cliv like upset Yoshi or Rick, right? And then
Yeah.
Void, I think it recently has had Riona's number a little bit. So these are like 2 really hard matchups to go into.
That being said, though, I am pretty hopeful for the Void matchup.
Mhm.
Given that historically, the silliness quotient of Void's playstyle is relatively higher than
Okay.
everyone else on this round robin. So definitely going to be a lot more unpredictable action in that set, I'm anticipating.
Yeah, and I feel like Riona still has more enough potential to take some sets before, the end of the round. I think at this point he is just eliminated from top 2. Or like it's pretty much dependent on other people.
Yeah.
Like it's out of his control, I guess is the best way to put it. Hiku, I think, technically stays alive a lot easier if he can somehow manage to pull off a win against Rick and Void. Because especially if you take one off of Rick, it kind of will start forcing weird tiebreaker situations.
Right. Because Rick could very well just sweep the series entirely.
Exactly. And it kind of just comes back again. This is still good staging, right? I think Rick will want Hiku, I think, to kind of play a bit spoilery, it feels like. Or sorry,
Yeah.
Yoshi will want Hiku to play this spoilery. If you're Yoshi, you want Hiku to play really well against Rick after Rick got so many round points
Yeah.
against Ryota.
That was such a crazy windfall for Rick to have plus 23.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's crazy because now it's like if you're Rick, you're like, God, I hope a Cliv kills Yoshi again. Like
Yeah.
it's going to be a tight battle. It feels like because some of these sets, especially the important ones, aren't happening until later, right? Like a Cliv Yoshi doesn't happen until September, and that's going to be a really important one. Yoshi a Cliv, or sorry, Rick a Cliv is like only a week away, and that will also be extremely important.
But yeah, speaking of which, man, it's already almost September. What the heck?
Right?
I have to pay rent again?
No way! Oh my god!
Oh god.
Qualify for top 2 or sorry, you have to win the Sega PGRS to get that money.
Oh yeah. That'll
But
definitely cover enough of my rent.
oh, gosh, it has been probably I'd say a pretty crazy day from Oil League. Riona Hiku said was insanely intense because it felt like Riona was just always like just one step behind, but always getting so close that he might just slingshot ahead.
Yeah. The potential was always there. That
Yeah,
entire set.
and the Rick Riona one was just heartbreaking. It just was like there were so many moments where Riona was just maybe 1 piece or 2 pieces away. A small decision there, a small decision here. Like glimpses of greatness, honestly.
Yeah, but credit where credit is due. Both of these players, you have to be very good to even stand a chance of shutting down Riona like that.
Agreed. Like Riona has been a top 8 performer consistently throughout like the majority of his Poyo tournament career. Like it's very rare to find a top 8 that Riona isn't in, let alone not in top 4 usually. But man, it's gonna be a rough one. I feel like Riona's gonna want to go back to the tank. He's gonna have to figure some stuff out because he still is so skilled because it's so easy in sets like this where like you don't have those warm up matches like you get in like double limb. Those.
Yeah.
I hate saying easier, but for someone like Rion, it probably is easier, right?
Right.
Right. But
It's yeah, especially on those short sets where you can just do random stuff for 5 rounds and it still might work out.
or even like first to tens where you can warm against someone first, see what's working for you, what isn't, because
Yeah.
it's just one of those things, right? It is a hard term, and that's the life of top player invitationals. Someone has to lose, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. Next up on the match docket coming up will be Yoshi versus Rick, an extremely important one.
Yeah.
That might decide who gets out of the pool, like potentially. Like he's for
Pretty
first, like who?
much. Yeah. That is absolutely a huge match for sure. Um, and hopefully the jet lag's not going to be too bad for Yoshi. But
Yeah, because he did get delayed. He is back at Sydney, so he will have some time to adjust. But it might be difficult. We don't know.
he needs Costco hot dogs, 50 cc's stat.
Oh, that's true. And then right after that, it's like Cliv and Void, who are, like, I guess you can kind of consider them both like the dark horses of the bracket. Like they could make it out, but they would need to beat each other first to see who has the most potential, I suppose.
But yeah, to answer the question, they do not exist in Aussie land,
Oh, they don't.
which is why I had to feed them to him while he was around. But
Oh, makes sense. We need Costco hot dogs to take 30 minutes off my life every day.
you need Costco hot dogs to take 30 rounds off my opponent.
Oh, but what can you do? I think with that said, the big story is coming up in the next few days, so stay tuned. I believe it'll be me and Riona on for Rick versus Yoshi, and then who knows who's with me versus a Cliff Void. Two of potentially the most intense matches we will have of the event. You don't want to miss it. So thanks to Haven for having me and Fenno on. Thank you, Fenno, for commentating with me. And I can't
Pleasure.
wait for some more banger matches.
I can't believe these guys would schedule matches for when I'm not available to commentate.
Right. How dare
That's
they?
disrespectful.
Just be jobless like me. No kidding. I do work. Just on the weekends, baby. I guess thanks so much, everyone, for watching. We shall catch you around.
Bye.